everyone. Happy Friday. It's Friday here in Toronto. Um, it's already 9 p.m. or 9:05 to be exact. And yeah, so it's revealing here. And right now I'm live in different platforms. So if this is the first time I'm passing by in your news feed. Again, I'm Reveline. I'm originally born and raised from Philippines, but I live here um, in um, in Ontario, Canada. So yeah, so why I'm here right now because I just want to share another inspiring story. By the way, I'm a mom. I'm a I'm a wife, and I'm also part of the healthcare in our area. At the same time, I'm a digital entrepreneur, and I'm so inspired to share different successful story in this community of digital entrepreneur across the globe, not only here in Canada. So yeah, so tonight, I really, I really happy and grateful that one of the person that I really admire on this in this digital entrepreneur community is joining me tonight to share her story. And she's a mom and also a government lawyer. So that's why I'm really nervous because she's a lawyer at the same time as a digital entrepreneur. So tonight we will go to City of Pines, which is from my home country, Philippines. So I just want to invite to join me on the screen, uh, attorney Shirley Malaya.
Hi,
Hi,
good morning
attorney.
here. Good morning here in
How
the
are
Philippines.
you?
It's 9 a.m. I'm
Yeah, it's 9
fine.
p.m. Yeah, it's 9 p.m. here and it's 9 a.m. there in
Yes,
Baguio, right?
yes. And it's a warm day, but it's good. Everything's good.
Yeah, you know, when I mentioned City of Pines, I remember that I have a lot of good memories there in Baguio. So, and I love Baguio. So I hope one day we were able to go back again on that beautiful place.
Yes,
So,
come definitely now.
attorney, how are you right now?
It's everything's good, but the COVID cases are going up here in the Philippines. So, and it's pretty scary. I think it's the same there in Toronto, right?
Yeah, unfortunately, we're also back in lockdown right now. But the good thing is, despite of what's going on, not only here in Canada, but also in the Philippines. But first of all, I would like to thank you for all the frontliner at the same time for all the public servant who helping to go all those things that happening right now. But hopefully we will we will pass on this time of uncertainty, right?
Right. Yes, there's so many people having problems now. So, and we are grateful that there are still people who are doing their jobs despite
Yeah,
the pandemic that we have.
correct. So attorney Shirley, Cheryl, would you able to share your who is attorney Cheryl?
Shirley,
Attorney Shirley. Attorney Cheryl. So would you able to share yours a little bit about your background, please?
yes. Actually, I first became a nurse, and then because of the recession, I had to go to another profession. So I studied law because I
Wow.
really wanted to become a lawyer. So there, I became a lawyer, and now I'm in government and I'm doing digital business on the side. So I'm so happy that I have this while I'm working at home and on weekends. We do not have anywhere to go, so we have productive things to do at home. So here, digital business is the best thing to do here at home at this time.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, you know what? See, attorney is also had a background of nurse. So again, we would like to thank you for all the frontliners in medical field. I also part of the healthcare here in our area, and at the same time, I'm a digital entrepreneur on the side. So, um, attorney, you already previous nurse, and you're already government lawyer. So, what is your why, or what is the your reason why you jump on as a digital entrepreneur?
Oh,
How is
yeah.
it, how it's that started?
Oh, yes. When I was young, when I was in college, my dad, who was working in a university, he was already a dean there, got fired. So after he got fired, he had to look for something to do aside from to help all of us. So he invested his separation pay from the university to do business, and he succeeded. So for me, that was a eye opener that there's nothing that's very stable. And now, especially with this pandemic, we all already saw that nothing, not even government jobs are stable at this point. So we know that we have to have a plan B always. And that's why I have before, even before this pandemic, I was already in business, not digital business, but regular business, and it was doing good. But because of this pandemic, everything went down. So I knew that I really had to, although I started already this digital business prior to the pandemic, but I really knew that I really had to go for it at this time. So there, those are we know that nothing is that stable. So we have to have plan A, plan B, plan C at most. And we have to put our hearts into it. So there, that's my why. And I have a daughter and I have to raise her up. So I cannot I cannot just relax, and because we have responsibilities.
Yeah, it's true. You know what? When I came across also in this business, I'm like I mentioned, I'm part of the healthcare. So, but here, because here in North America, it's very normal to have one, two, or three jobs. I have three jobs before because, life here, it's not easy. Some of the people thought that it's easy here in Canada, but it's not. So, especially if you're helping your family back home. I'm helping my family, my parents, especially my aging parents. So it's better that I have, not only one one job. And when I came across in this business, I thought I don't need it actually, but
Mhm.
when I got laid off of one of my job, it's really hard on me financially. So I start to find something else to do. And yeah, so for you, attorney, so far in this business, what
Mhm.
are you grateful for, or what is the change that happened since you're starting a digital business?
I think the best change for me was my outlook. I knew that I was entering into something that I did not have any idea about, and and I had to rely on other people to teach me, to help me, to guide me through this. And at first, I was really reluctant. I thought that I knew everything. So since I have a little background in business, traditional business, but uh, because of my pride, I did not go anywhere. So when I finally understood that I really needed people to help me and open myself up and ask help of others, then that's when it started to sink in that this is how you should do the business. It's a change of attitude, and everything follows after that. Everything that is promised by the business follows after a change in attitude, and I'm very grateful because it humbled me. This business humbled me to realize that I do not know everything.
Yeah, it's just continual learning, right? From being the good things also for this business is the self development, which is, from being me, I'm coming from employee, right? So from employee mindset to be an entrepreneur, that is really a process. It's not an overnight change. So it's a process. And the good things for this business is there's a step by step learning.
Mhm.
There's a training, there's a mentor and coach who guide you or help you to set up your own digital business. So um attorney, for for that, so far, what other, because you're a lawyer, you know that you're not entering for a business if it's not really, it's not really legit. So how this business, how do you manage this business, and at the same time you're working as a, government lawyer?
Okay. Yes. You were saying that I cannot enter into something that it has to be legit, because I'm putting my reputation on the line, especially that I'm working in government. I cannot be telling people to go into this business without knowing that it is legitimate. The first thing that I knew that it was legitimate was because they asked me to pay my taxes. So they made sure that I was registered with the bureau, the tax regulatory board here, and then they made sure that I issue receipts. So just there, you know that it's legitimate. Everything that goes in is accounted for, and everything that goes out has to be accounted for. So there. And I do this business on the side because I can do it while I'm on breaks, while I'm on commute going to work, because I do commute going to work. I have around 1.5 to 2 hours commute to my office every day, back and forth. So that's 4 hours. So I have time for that. So there. And then weekends, on holidays, and just before I go to sleep, I check on my emails. That's the beauty of this, because you can do it uh, during break times, during your free time. And as long as you have internet, then you can do it. And
Yeah.
as you were saying a while ago, you were saying about this step by step procedure that we have to follow, the training that we have to follow. And I am very grateful for it, because if you miss one step, you miss everything. So you really have to go through one step at a time. So that's that's why we're always saying that they have to register first. After registering, then we go to the next. It's part of the training, and I hope that everybody who's watching would realize that it's not just asking you to register. It's just part of training already.
Yeah, no, because the things though, I just want to clarify about that registration. The registration is, first you need to. That's why there's a pre-webinar. There's a pre workshop or in virtual information, because
Mm-hmm.
we want people to know if this is the right business that they want. So you check it for, you check the pre virtual information, and you will see it by yourself. You will you will, of course, some of even me, I'm skeptical at first, right? Because right now, online, when you hear it, online business, there's a lot of going on, but you see it to yourself, you do your own diligence to see it. That's why, it's free to take a look if this is the opportunity that you're looking for. And then if
True.
you want to go further, if you think that this is for you, you just, continue and follow the next step. And it's a business, it's not a job, right? So this is like when you're going to school.
It's
Don't expect
motivation.
yeah, don't expect that you're gonna graduate right away. You need to go to that class, you need to go do the exam or something. But good things here, you don't need to be a tech savvy, you don't need to be have a business background, because like I said, there's a step by step training, and it's a process, right? But if your why, our why is valid enough to, we want, for us, like you mentioned that nowadays there's no job security, right? It's true. Even here in Canada, there's a lot of people who lost the job, and there's a lot of people, even a good profession in the airlines, there's a lot of people who lay off. And the good things is, before Be- Before me, I got laid off 2 years prior for this pandemic. So one of my job I got laid off, and good things I have a backup. I have, although I back from work last year, still my business is running on the side, which is good, right? And
Yeah.
this is not an easy get rich quick business. So it's, the business that running on the side, you can do this part-time, full-time. And I'm so grateful because there's a lot of people who doing this first part-time, and then once they surpass their income, they're doing this business as a full-time. So
True.
that's why um, we're grateful to be part of this fast growing. Can you imagine this already what, almost 80,000 across the
I
globe?
know. And when I started, I think we were at 20 something.
Yeah, and then now it's 8,000. And then despite of what's going on across the globe, the online business is growing because it's online. People can do this at the comfort of their home or wherever country or places they are. Like you're in the Philippines, you're in Baguio actually.
Yeah.
And
And can you
I
imagine
believe
internet food?
there's a good Wi-Fi there or good.
Now, just now, because of the pandemic, everybody had to use Wi-Fi. So the government had to fast track all this Wi-Fi connections. So there, we grab the opportunity since we have this technology now. Then we use it. We use it to our advantage.
True, true. So yeah, thank you so much, attorney, for sharing your story.
Also,
So um attorney, what is your advice? Do you think this business is for everyone? What you can share for those people who thinking to try this business?
okay, yes, we always say that it is for everyone, meaning to say everyone can learn this business, but it's not really for everyone. It depends upon the person. But we cannot decide for you. You have to do the decision for yourself. So you have to do the registration by yourself and then make the decision after that. And although, as we said, it's for everyone because everybody can learn this because there's a training, but it depends upon that person. So it's your decision, but we invite you to register and find out for yourself if this is for you or if it's not. Then, but you have to make that first step before you make the decision. Otherwise, you are not really making a wise decision or an informed decision, I mean.
Yeah, you're right. And um, it, having plan B is very important because what I'm learning also to be an entrepreneur, the every inflation,
Oh, yeah.
your salary right now, if you're just go paycheck to paycheck, your salary right now doesn't guarantee for tomorrow or the following month, the following year, right?
Mhm.
So it's very important. Whatever, even it's not even it's not digital business. It's very important for us right now. If we have a job, it's very important that we have always a plan B. Plan
True.
B that's growing on the side that will help us because we're not we don't want to work until we reach the retirement age, and who knows, right, how long God will give us to live, right? And then the important also here is because it's digital business, it means it's online. You can use your phone or your laptop, you can work from home and whatever places you ask. And then there's a step-by-step training. You don't need to be tech savvy. You don't need to have a business background. As long as you have a willingness to have a change in your life, you're able to, for me personally, even I'm a mom now. I have my own family here that I'm building. At the same time, I want to continue to help my family back home, especially my aging parents. You know, they're attorneys that
Mm-hmm.
um the once you get sick, the healthcare, it's
It's
you
complicated,
it's so hard for me that not to help my family, right? So
of course.
that's what one of my biggest why I'm doing this business. I'm doing a plan B because I want to help my family. I want to help my aging parents. It's not, it's not only for me personally, but for my family. At the same time, growing, you have a daughter, like you mentioned, and you want to spend time with her too. Same with me, and same with a lot of people that doing this business. They want to spend more time with their family. Here in North America, like I mentioned, it's very normal to have 2 to 3 jobs. And sometimes we continue doing that, but at the end we neglect our family time. And I know I can, if I'm not building my plan B right now, I know in some point, if I'm just gonna do continue 2 to 3 jobs, for sure I'm gonna lose time for my own child.
Yeah.
And yeah, so this is it's not only about the money, it's not only how much you earn, but how much time you can spend with your family. This is what this digital business is all about, to spend more time. At the same time, we have this business running on the side. So yeah, I just want to acknowledge everyone that's watching right now, because we are live in different platforms.
Oh, wow.
So some of them I know they're commenting, but I cannot see right now. I will reply to you later. We would like to say hi, hello, and then we will try to reply. So yeah, thank you so much, Attorney, for sharing your story, and thank you for continue helping our fellow Filipinos out there who really need your your help as a public servant. Thank you so much. And again, thank you also for all the frontliners, for all the medical uh, it's not only in medical field, but everyone who's helping us to help this uncertainty. So yeah, so anything that you can last words for everyone, Attorney?
I would just like to thank you for inviting me tonight. This morning here, tonight there, and I'm happy to have finally met you and share stories with you. Thank you very much, Reveline.
Thank you so much. And yeah, so if you want to follow, you want to check out if Attorney is real people, you can see her name. You can see her name flashing on the screen. You can check it out. And yeah, um, so we are real people with, ordinary people with the big whys, who wants to help others, that there's another way, there's a great opportunity right now, because there's a lot of people who's using the phone, the laptop, right? We just want, at this time, this is the time that we need to value more our time, rather than just browsing, playing, watching. Make some time to learn, because this is can help you. You can help your family. And yeah, so that's all, everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Attorney, for sharing your story. So again, if you want to check it out, this business, feel free to watch our pre-virtual information. So it means pre, so it means you will watch the information, and then you will decide for yourself. do your own diligence if this is the opportunity that you're looking for. And from that, you just, if you want to be an entrepreneur, uh, change that employee mindset to be a great opportunity being entrepreneur. Do it to yourself and do it to your family for sure. So yeah, again, thank you so much for everyone who's watching. And I know this is not only from here in Canada, this is not only from Philippines, but all over the world. Whatever nationality, whatever your profession, whatever your background, you can if you have a willingness, you can do this business, right?
Yeah, yes, you're right there.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, attorney. So
Yeah,
I'll see you soon.
yeah, sure.
So yeah, so that's all everyone. Thank you again for watching, and always remember, do everything good for yourself that your future self will thank you for. And if you want me to check it out, my website is www.revelingneedham.net, and watch that free virtual information and see it to yourself if this is the for you. And we will see you in the inside. Thank you everyone, and good night.